That it, Tommy K, with the motion, and none other than MC motherfucking Shakie Live.
Why, thank you
What's
so
going
much.
on, Shakie?
So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm going to cam up real quick so y'all could definitely see that it really is me. It really is me. It is me. It's not AI. It's not nothing like that. It's me. And so I've been accused of being different people and all this other stuff. So it is really me. I love you. I thank y'all so much. So I have to
Welcome
cam down
home,
now.
Shakie.
So clock it.
Period.
Period. So I do have the cam down. I wanted to do that so y'all can see that it definitely
Yes.
was. It actually is me. It's not nobody else. It's not nobody behind my page. It's not nobody running my page. It is me. I would want to get that out of the way. For some reason,
Absolutely.
I've been accused of being an AI or something like that, and it's just not accurate.
Wow.
Okay,
You know
that's
they
one.
say anything.
The second thing is, who hired the DJ? That was you, Tommy King? Was that you?
That was both of us. Look, both
Okay,
of
so
us.
listen, you bitches will never be in charge of hiring the DJ again. Now, while the DJ was a good DJ, I will say that. How dare you have me on the panel and not play no New Orleans bounce
No,
music? I'm
baby,
so
I
sorry.
know it. No,
That was
look,
mistake
it was
number
so
one.
last minute.
Like,
Shut up, Shakie.
girl,
He
let's
right
go. Hold
though.
up. It ain't.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
I could have got a
absolutely
DJ.
right.
I
Okay,
could have
so
DJ. I could have got you a DJ. Anything like that. How
is you
dare you have
done?
MC Shakie on
Look,
the
is you
motherfucking
done?
panel and do not have any
Hold
bounce
on.
music
What
playing?
is that?
She was a good DJ. She knew how to do her set or whatever. And
Why
I'm
it's
not taking
not
it from her. But
going?
girl, listen, you have to learn and you have to read your room sometime and realize, girl, you have MC motherfucking Shake on the goddamn panel. You were supposed to play
That
that
part.
beat at least a few times so I could get my motherfucking life. Period. How dare she do that? I need to get my
I
motherfucking
got
life. She
you.
doing
Look,
all that
I
crazy
got
ass
you,
shit.
brother. I got you. I got you. I got you. Look, charge it to my head, not my motherfucking heart now.
So next,
Why is
I
this
want to
not
thank
working?
everybody that sent me everything being. I really appreciate you. It really, really means something to me for real, and I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. It's sometimes shit high.
Breaking up.
Bigo diamonds ain't cheap, so I do appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate the. I'm breaking up. Hold on, let me get back in the song.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Girl, this is an Android, so listen. This is an Android, so bear with me. The bitch ain't got an iPhone yet. Bitch, it is an Android, so I mean, I charge that to my head and not my heart, girl. I am on an Android. So listen, for the bitches that think I'm home, I'm not home, I'm halfway there. Now you put it together. The second part about it is because of the restrictions that I have being halfway home, I cannot do a live with my face right now. I have to get approval to talk to media and things like that. I did cam up, told y'all it was me, boom, but I can't do the whole live
That's right.
on camera.
Yeah.
I cannot put my name, image, like this can't be on camera. They do know I'm a blogger, they do what I'm doing, and they're trying to get approval because they never had a situation like that before for me to do what I do as far as what it is. That's what they're trying to do right now, but it's still up in the air as the holidays, and so they couldn't do that. But I'm not all the way home, and I'm not in prison anymore. So I'm able to use the phone. I'm able to use this all legal. So, but at the end of the day, I do have restrictions about certain social media situations. Next, that's all I got. Just get it next time, bitch. Good
You got it all out? Look, you got it all out.
So, no, I'm back to
Look,
this
you got it
DJ
all.
Chyna, girl. You got me. I'm back to the DJ. It's me and you on the panel. I know Chyna came from New Orleans, but at the end of the day, she's New Orleans affiliated. How dare she not play not one single beat, not no one
Listen.
giddy up, get you, nothing.
That was
Look, is
I
you?
should have told her that, but it was last minute. I was supposed
It
to
was last minute
take
though.
message
Yeah,
off
it was.
YouTube, and that was my fault. That really was. We should have
Right.
told her. I'm sure she got it. But yeah, it was a little off. You right.
Look, get you some or something. How y'all doing? I
It
love
was
the
a little
green hearts. Yeah, I'm good. So let's get into it. Just to sit down. Shout out to make sure y'all, everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. Obviously, y'all do follow the anchors, who is definitely Tommy K and definitely China 504. You heard me, my homegirl. So at the end of the day, make sure y'all follow them, follow me. I'm MC Shakie Live on all platforms. If you ever want to see me somewhere else, but it will be me behind all my pages and things like that. Now I did got all my pages back. Love y'all so much. Hey everybody, what's going on? I love y'all so much. Oh my God, look at the love. Every time I see them with green heart, baby, do something to me. I promise you, do something to me.
Okay.
I feel it for real.
And Shakie, you are greatly loved and missed. There are tons of people that have been waiting for you to
Hold on
come
one
back.
second, y'all.
And then
I'm
there
typing.
is new people who have been waiting to see and meet and hear and really be around MC Shakie. So welcome back, welcome back,
Thank you
welcome
so
back.
much. Thank you so
Um,
much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
yes.
Thank you.
So it's a lot of questions. A lot of people got questions. They've been like, get messy. The elephant in the room. I
Uh-huh.
don't want to start there though. I want to start
Okay.
with what a good Christmas or whatever. I don't know if you do Christmas or whatever, but how do it feel to be almost home? Like,
So, Christmas in prison sucks, to be honest with you. But so that's just having your feet on this side of the fence was
yeah,
enough for me. I was able to, talk and FaceTime with my family, with my kids, and so that was for itself that was worth it. So, I
yeah,
mean, Christmas was great on that aspect. Of course, I would like to be at the house. I would like to be laid up with a piece
right.
of trade or something, but unfortunately, that was not available at press time of Christmas. But I can't complain. You heard me. I can't say I was on the nice list this year.
Yeah,
I mean, Santa ain't fuck over me or fuck over me. I do appreciate
yeah.
the
Speaking of
the
trade, when
huh.
you left, child, before you left, right before you left, you had a guy that was on your bumper, child. Oh Lord, I was like, what the hell? He did not want. Oh, he didn't want to let it go. I was like, leave this man alone, please. Um,
Who is you talking about?
Breon. Um,
Who?
oh,
Who?
oh, Breon the
I
weirdo.
never heard of him. Where you from?
Okay, period.
Where you from?
Just
No,
a
I'm trying. I'm
Bigo.
really. I'm no. I'm being serious. Who is that?
You're serious? What was his name? Breon, top tier.
Never heard of. Who
Never
is that?
heard of them.
I,
Yeah.
I've
Never
never heard
heard
of.
of
Like
them.
I've never heard of. Like I don't know who this woman is. I don't know who this lady is. Who you're talking about? Do you have a picture of her that I can see? Maybe I don't know who that is.
Um, no, she's neither here nor there. Honey, fuck up. Say,
Uh-huh.
that's that's about right.
But I did want to touch on one thing, Shaky. You know,
Yes.
I bring y'all, gonna bring it in. But I do want to
Okay.
touch on one of the situations that has been coming up about it was a saying that you are out here scamming Black women. Would you care to
Oh, okay.
elaborate on that?
Most definitely, because I've now done a time for it. I could really talk about it. I did not scam now a single Black person, period, Black woman or man or woman. So that's a lie. I don't know where to get that from. My information is public record. My file was not sealed. I'm not a snitch or a rat, so you could always look my stuff up anyway. But I scammed a business that was owned by a white man. It is a restaurant that was called Born. That same white man. It was. So I'm gonna tell you what. It's when you look at it like this. I'm gonna help you out. I'm never gonna justify what I did. I stole money. I was sleeping in my car the next day. I said, hey, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sleep in this bitch no more when I know how to do what I know how to do. It didn't make no sense. Right. So I was like, fuck all that. And I did what I had to do. But you say the business that I was working for had a reentry program. So you come work there and they paid you $7.35 an hour. It was a restaurant. I got hired as a line cook. And so I was supposed to be a line cook. When the woman looked at my resume, she was like, oh, you have a bachelor's degree, blah, blah. You know how to do anything with QuickBooks? Because I can't understand it. And I'm like, yeah, I know how to do all that. So I start doing that job. But you know what they were paying me? $7.35 an hour. And it's like, I'm doing bookkeeping work. I'm doing payroll. I'm doing, filing all the paperwork and stuff. And for $7.35 an hour. And so I'm looking at a dude that was in prison with me, and he was hired there, and he had culinary arts culinary arts degrees and all kind of shit, and he cook his ass off. But he's under the chef who don't do nothing but let him be the chef. And he's getting paid $7.35 an hour. So they're using your conviction against you. Not saying that's wrong, that's business. They'll get top-notch talent for $7.35 an hour, and then they get to say, hey, they get the tax break for hiring former felons, and then they get to say, "Hey, I'm doing something good." But really, you're basically like exploiting the talents of people because of the mistake that they made, and you're basically holding it against him. And so me and him was on the bus, not the car. Me and him was on the bus one day, and he was like talking about how much he hated because he's more educated than the person who's over him. And I'm like, the bitch that I work for basically don't even know how to even turn on a computer. She running around with her daughter all day while I'm doing fucking payroll for $7.35 an hour. And so when some situations happen at that $7.35 an hour, they put me in my car at night. And I'm like, I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to do that again. And so I did what I did. But as far as, and these are all white people, there's no, not saying that doing that to them is wrong, because that's their business. But at the end of the day, that's how I came to prison. That's in my paperwork. And they didn't even pay for that, because at the end of the day, Chase Bank had to pay them back. So the person I really scammed was Chase Bank. If you look at any of my paperwork, it's public record. Y'all got paid, so I know what y'all do over here, because I used to do it too. So at the end of the day, the pays are going to show you that I have to pay back restitution to Chase Bank, because Chase Bank has already paid them back for everything that I have stole. So at the end of the day, if you're saying if Chase Bank is a black woman, then yes, I frauded her. But at the end of the day, Chase Bank is some other rich white folks. They got billions of dollars, and they're stealing your money right now. Let you get something locked up in Chase and let them lock up let you go under 5 cents and Chase don't lock up your account and lock up your money and shit. Fuck. At the end of the day, you're supposed. Now, mind you, I ain't no Robin Hood. I ain't steal from the rich and give to the poor. I ain't saying I did that, because I stole from the rich and gave to myself. So that's what I did. But at the end of the day, to give me my shit for what I did, not for what y'all saying I did. There's not a black woman you could put on this panel, and if you do, I'm gonna send $1,000. The fuck that said I did something to her as far as stealing her money. Then you can't put that up there.
That's right.
Period.
Yeah. Thank you. For anybody just joining us, y'all, anybody that's new, I see people in the comments saying, "Who is this? Who is this?" So, guys, this is
I bought a car. I'm so sorry, Tommy Cat. I will grab in them comments. Yes, I bought a house. I bought a nicer car. I bought a nicer house. I bought many nice things after I stole the money. Yes, I did. For those who is in it, I'm not stupid. If I'm gonna steal the money, the first thing I'm going to do is get a place to fucking lay my head. Damn, duh. There's a Nolazine out there called me the biggest scammer in New Orleans. Stop playing with me. The fuck? Do it look like I'm stupid? The fuck? Bentleys, whatever. I was driving spaceships around this motherfucker. What did you talk about? If I'm gonna take the money, I'm gonna take the money, baby. I'm not gonna take it and do what? What you think I scammed for the fuck? What you think I scammed for, to push a fucking RAV4, bitch? No, ma'am. I won't work for motherfucking SpaceX by the time I finish scamming, sister. What you talking about? The fuck? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it halfway. I'm not gonna scam for a Camry. Who does that?
Exactly. Will they do that? That's right.
So listen, if you see it was $213,000. The scamming at the Sam's Club was just the only one that could get me, the one that could only get me for, because the Sam's Club had cameras. But I was going buy TVs and shit out of Sam's Club and sell them to people and get my cash money. In case you didn't know, what I'm gonna buy 1,000 TVs for? Make it make sense. $200,000 worth of Sam's Club is $200,000 worth of TVs and shit. Baby, make it make sense. Stop
and I'm
doing
sure
it.
that helped a lot of black women. I'm sure a lot of black women probably bought TV and put it in their house. Okay, shit.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, what you talking about?
Somebody asked, "Do you still have any houses and cars?"
I must plead the Fifth Amendment on that one, because I owe $768,000 worth of restitution.
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
the answer to if I did, I didn't. If I do, I don't. I don't know. I will plead the Fifth Amendment on that one.
Okay.
So on your let's get into when you were leaving, to start your sentence or whatnot. What was the process? Like, what were you thinking, mentally, emotionally, and things like that on your way of, like, the closer it got to you having to do that time?
So to be honest with you, like the first time I went to prison, they called me, so I didn't have a choice. But this time, because of a certain amount of factors, And by it being a non-violent, non-drug related crime, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. So the first time was an IRS thing, and the IRS is different, right? And this time it was just bank fraud, so the FBI was involved. And so at the end of the day, they allowed me to turn myself in. And I can honestly tell you, this is probably, I mean, I've been through Katrina, I've been raped in prison, I have seen the worst, I've been through Bigo. And this was different level mental, because you have to be so mentally strong to walk up there and say, hey, I'm turning myself in. It was like
God.
I'm talking about even the day of, my thoughts was, catch me if you can. I know I could get to Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Absolutely.
Right. Right.
So when you physically got in, what were some of the things that has stuck with you that you went through? And was it a hard adjustment with you being like part of the LGBTQ community? Was it
No, I mean, I knew better, so I do better now. So I knew what prison was like. I knew what the feds was like. I had an inkling. I went back to Oakdale, a place that I had been before. So my last prison story, I think 10 prison stories take place at this place called Oakdale. And I went back there. And when I walked in, the dude that was there, he booked me and was like, "What's up, Queen?" And I'm like, "Oh." Yeah, but, so this is what it was. So it was like, boom, I saw some people that I had did time with before. And so knowing better, doing better is what I did. And then when I say do better, it's just like the adjustment was a lot easier once I got in. The hardest part was getting in. Once I got in, I mean, it became a lot easier. Not to say I didn't have my issues throughout my prison stint. I have had 2 knife fights. I had 4 fights altogether this whole big. 2 regular fights and 2 knife fights. One knife fight that I got in a lot of trouble for. And so that was another thing. But some of the conditions in that prison now were different. They were turning the water off on us. They were doing a lot of things with not ventilating it properly. And it's 99 degrees out there and the air conditioner not even blowing. And so the conditions, like, I don't know, the feds got money, whole idea, that's out the motherfucking window. This is a raggedy motherfucker. And so at the end of the day, pipes busting, stuff like that. They got us in there giving, this is what we were living. You can't live without water. You just can't. It's not possible. You can't shower, you can't shit, you can't do nothing. And so without running water, and they had cut that off at one point. It was so much like just so on face value type stuff that I was dealing with.
because we were writing letters and calling
Right.
At that time that he was going through that, like some of us on
And
the
they-
back end calling.
And they hated that. The captain pulled me to the side and said, listen, I don't know who you are, but please have your people stop fucking calling us. That's what he said. I said, well, fix the fucking issue. And the next day they brought porta potties in. But they wouldn't have did that if it wasn't for y'all of calling and write those letters and things like that, because they wouldn't. But it was such inhumane treatment. So while I didn't see, like on my first bid, a lot of the things that I saw was inmate calls, like my fellow inmates doing this, my fellow inmates doing this. This time I saw the people doing stuff. I had my case manager actually made a pass at me, and at the time I was on some, like, not at Oakdale. This happened at Beaumont, but so after Oakdale, after y'all did that, the warden was like, I don't care, get Roussel off this motherfucking compound because he's too popular. Get him out of the state. So they shipped me to Texas, and so I'm at Beaumont, right? My case manager, fanning out, made a pass at me. And at the time, I was starting. So there was a period in time in this, and this is not for content purposes, because this, and don't, and she's in here, so please don't do this. If you do this, girl, I promise you, it's not going to be cute for you, because I'm going to go crazy, because it's not for content purposes. I'm just telling my story. But I started dating a woman. And so I was leaving a lot of LGBTQ plus stuff alone. And so when he made a pet, now if it was just regular Shakie, I would have fucked with that. Cause shit, bitch, bring me this, bring me that, bring me this. But it was like I was on some other shit, so I was like, nah, I ain't. But he kept doing it and kept like whatever. And so that was a whole nother thing that got me wound up in the shoe which is the shoe is the special housing user, aka the dungeon, for like 6 months, 3-4 months. I forgot how many months it was, and I'm going crazy back there. And so boom. Then they shipped me to the worst place. And see, this is why y'all talk about Breon, but Breon had the inside track on me the whole time. This is how much of a pathetic loser this bitch is. Because at the end of the day, I got shipped to Memphis FCI, which is about 5 minutes walking from where he stays. And so even the girls that worked there were like, Breon right down the street at this blank apartment complex. And I'm like, girl, oh well. Some of the girls that was working there, that was coming back and tell me like boom, 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 they knew who I was. So this is what I did face, right? Going through prison and being somewhat popular on social media was a lot different than the last time. And so that put a target on my back a lot of times because people think, oh, you got all this money, you got all this stuff, you know all these people. I'm looking at people like the Win Twins and of course all of my loving hip hop people on TV. And I'm like, I know these people in real life. I got pictures with them and people like boom, boom, boom. And so that kind of put a little target on my back. But I'm cool with a knife. I'm not tripping. Whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm from old school New Orleans, so we was fighting back in the Gap. At the end of the day, I'm from old school Seven War, so this is all we did for fun. So if y'all want to fight, let's go. If you the knife shit, I'm cool with that too. So a lot of that, I got a lot of that type of stuff. So this was, I would say, even in comparison to my last bid, this one was probably tougher. This one I would say though broke my back because I could say this. I would spend a second night in the car now. I just didn't do it then, but I would spend a second or third if I had to now in comparison to them. You feel what? I hope that answers y'all question. So, thank y'all so much.
Absolutely.
It's different now. Them young, so just like they got the YNs, they got the YPs. You feel me? They got the young punks. Now, and also too, this is the thing. So I joined a prison gang called the GBG. It's a whole bunch. Now I'm gonna go through prison stories and tell you how this all culminated.
You know the people are asking like they want to hear some stories.
Yes.
Right. So I did. Yeah, I do this chronologically, but so this is different periods of my bid. But when I first got in, there's a prison gang called the GBGs, and they got these young punks. I mean, this is for the gays, not for the straights. No, this is for the gays and the people that fuck with the gays. There's the GBGs, which is the gay boy gangsters, and it's a prison gang. And like literally, this is who like and so it's on some real shit. Like they stepping on shit. Like what's up? You got to put in work. You got to go motherfucking stand on their yard, 10 toes down. You feel me? I ain't, and I'm like, I'm not. Yeah, it is what it is. Gorilla mode for real. So it's just this prison bed woke me up. If ain't nothing else woke me up, I always say that I'm thankful for it in this aspect alone. On my first bed, I turned prison from prison into my playpen because I learned how to work it so much. But this time here, I experienced real prison. This was real prison now. And so I felt it. And so this is what prison was supposed to be. I couldn't turn this into my playpen. I had to either get it or I had to become what I needed to become. I had to have a beard. I mean, I'm bearded up. I'm had like braided cornrows. Like, yeah, what's up? This one changed me. I didn't change it. And that's what I did last time. So I felt in my mind, shit, I could do another bid because I could make prison whatever the fuck I want it to be. But I know I can't do another bid because it doesn't work like that no more.
Wow.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one premium comment. They are asking, are you going to start back Messy Mondays up again?
So right now, because of my restrictions of going live, I'm unable to make those decisions. I do intend fully, without unequivocally, to host. I do intend right now, as we speak, to host on this app as well as others in a sense. But as far as the programming, I kind of am working on that right now. But it has to work around the schedule that I have as far as when if I could get it approved for me to blog as a profession. You feel me? So that's what that is. So I can't make those decisions right now. I would love to do a lot of things. I would love to have a night for prison stories. I would love to have a night for Nerd Shakie where we just talk about nerd shit. I would love to have a Messy Monday. I would love to have a Drag Friday. When I just quit like my full makeup, hair, and everything. I would love to do those things. Or whatever the case. A shakedown Saturday. There's a lot of things I would love to do. I would love to hop in the car and then start playing some beats and us just chilling like we used to do. But at the end of the day, right now, I can't make those decisions. Hopefully that could come when everything jumps back off at the beginning of the year and I can make those decisions, and I'll definitely put that out. I love y'all so much. Yes, ma'am. I love y'all.
A premium comment. Looking back, were there any warning signs? And you probably answered that a little bit in telling us, but somebody wants to know, were there any warning signs that you ignored before everything kind of went awry and you got locked up?
No, no. So I mean, I knew I did something wrong, but what happened was because a dear partner of mine, a dude I could call brother, a dude I done slept in the bed with head to foot before. Like me and him, this how me and him was we brought up together. I've known him all my life. He got on K2 real bad and went and his K2 told him, "Hey, if Shakie, look, Shakie, tell Shakie, give me five." So the reason they even got on me or knew what was going on for real. I mean, eventually I'm sure they would have found out. But what made them expedite the thing is because he got on live and said, "Tell Shakie, give me $5,000 or he can't get this computer back." And I'm like, boy, fuck you and that computer. You can't get in that bitch. But I'm not thinking that for 2 seconds that this motherfucker was gonna really rat on me. And so he goes live in front of Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office and walk in there and say, if nobody, y'all send me $50, I'm gonna bring this in on MC Shakie. And I don't know if somebody sent the $50 or not, but that's when I was like, nah, I know this nigga ain't did that. And he really did. His name is Pikachu. He's from New Orleans. He was a producer. I don't know what the fuck he do now. But at the end of the day, he walked in on live with the computer in his hand. And so this became the foundation of the evidence that they needed, because I thought I was being a little smarter than a little average bear. There was some parts about how they did the investigation that they kept from me initially. So there was no warning signs. The warning signs was looking me in the face. I just like anybody, I'm dealing with it. I dealt with it. I had to deal with it. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's but like, and somebody said in the comments, and that's very much true. Like when you scamming, you know that you always looking over your shoulder. I see right now, I know peace right now because I don't. There's nothing. There's nothing else. Y'all got everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it. So it's no look at my shoulder. I can talk my shit. I can tell a motherfucker anything the fuck I want. I can tell him eat my pussy, suck my dick, anything. And what you gonna pull up? Everybody already know. Ain't nothing you can pull up. I don't have nothing else. I ain't no warrants because they do it before they walk out of prison. They do an NCICS. Make sure you ain't got no more charges or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so right now, I'm really feeling my motherfucking self. Sitting up in the motherfucking, sitting almost home, feeling myself, because I sleep so good.
That's right.
Yeah. It is what it is. Thank y'all so much. Oh, thank y'all so much for them gifts. I love y'all too. Thank y'all so much.
So, if you could have changed one thing differently, what would have happened
Yep. Well, okay. Yeah.
with that process?
To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Really, I found out nothing is the answer to the question. And the reason why it's nothing is because two things, right? I needed this to really realize what prison was. I needed this. And number two, I needed this to show me who was fucking with me and who wasn't. Because I was under a mass delusion thinking that some people fuck with me. And I got a chance, I needed to see this in a sense to know who and identify the people that really fuck with me. I was able to identify that, and that means that's so invaluable to me because I don't have to question. I'm gonna say, for example, I don't have to question for a doubt in my mind if Chyna 504 fuck with me or not. You feel me? I got emails when I was in prison from you that is proof that you fuck with me. I don't have to question that. So you feel what I'm saying? And before I had to question that, I don't know. I'm thinking these people were really my friends. I'm thinking these people really fuck with me. But I also got a chance to see that these people are just for the fucking moment, or these people don't really fuck with me at all, or these people fuck with me only when it's beneficial to them. You feel what I'm saying? But it just made no sense to me. It made no sense to me. No sense to me to see a motherfucker that I have put several thousands of dollars in their pocket. Several thousands of dollars in their pocket. And to say they forgot that I existed. So that to see that, there's nothing like that. So that is the silver lining around the very great cloud of what I went through, was to be able to see that a motherfucker don't fuck with me. That shit there, that's a conviction of spirit, I promise you. And so but now I'm thankful that I don't have to question that. My girls, I was gonna say my hoes because that's what we say in New Orleans. So I'm not calling them my girls a hoe because they're not hoes. But my hoes, bitch, I know I don't have to question them. there's no question about that. I could tell him anything, say anything. You know what I'm saying? I know my girls, my sippers, the ones that I'm talking about that, yeah, I don't have to question it. I do not, I mean, it's no question. When they have that green heart or that teacup or whatever it is, there's no question about that. They've been with me the 3 years and 3 months that I was in prison. They've never missed a beat, ever. So I don't have to question the finesse and the cherries and the chef goddesses and the queen nolas and the two reels. I don't have to question them. There's no question. There's none. There's no question. I don't have to question the Chyna 504. I'm not have to wonder like who my friends are. I don't have, that's a beautiful feeling when you don't have to wonder who your friends are. There's nothing bigger than, I mean, that's a beautiful feeling. Nothing beats that. So I'm thankful for that. Nothing. I would change absolutely nothing. I would go through it just like this, just like I learned so many lessons. So many lessons that right now I'm probably the most dangerous motherfucker to a lot of people. And only because it's nothing y'all got on me else. There's nothing else. There's nothing you got on me else, and I know who you really are. So and with that, I'm very dangerous to him. That makes me the loaded motherfucking gun. That's what the fuck it does. So I
And
mean,
I also want to pay homage as well to to Pastor, because I know before everything happened with him, you had did a live in the past and you was saying how much he had helped and how much he supported and checked on you and stuff like that. So I also want to give homage to him with that situation as well.
Pastor, as y'all know, is my lawfully wedded husband. Me and Pastor got married on live, right? So without question, I have a lot. So I want to do this though. Can I turn? I'm pretty good with this interviewing thing too as well. And so I don't mind if y'all let me turn it around just a tad on y'all because this is what it is, right? So because I'm hearing now that you, Miss Tommy K, squandered the church in Pastor's absence. I'm hearing that you squandered it, utilized it to find and make it a spectacle instead of what needed to be done in that situation. When he needed a human, you looked for the story, right? When he needed a friend, you know what I'm saying, you looked for the hot take. And this is what I'm being told. And so I want to hear from you, what really happened? Because, or what, from your standpoint, from what happened? Because guess what, I'm gonna say this. Pastor had me when I needed him for real. Man, listen, Pastor had me, and I don't know, y'all saying don't do, I don't care what is going to happen, but this is shaky word. You could take this one screen recording and put it to the bank. When I'm going to find him, and I'm going to tell him to his face, thank you again. That's what I'm going to do before I leave this earth. That's my mission. I'm going to do that. I don't care where he got to go. Right now, I can't just move like I want to, but the second I'm able to, that's definitely top priority to me because that meant something to me. But also, too, if he had a remix that needs to be caught, I want that smoke too. I want it. I want the smoke. And so my question, you heard me, is what is that? Or clock that. I want the remix. If he got a remix to be caught, I will catch that motherfucker without question. Come on, I'm ready for all the smoke. Whoever want it, whenever they want it, however they want it. I'm talking about for real. Now, my question to you is, sister, and it's just a question. I don't want to come off threatening or anything, but is you that smoke? Is that you?
Am I who?
Are you that smoke? Are you the smoke that need to be caught? That's what I'm asking.
Let me just start off with saying that I do remember UMP having a rapport. I mean, anytime that you want to speak with Keith, I can definitely get you in tune with his mother so that you can do so. And what I think would be really good and healthy is send a video. He loved videos. I'm not Bigo. Okay. When real life shit happened, I move like real life. And I was raised to honor thy mother. When Keith had that accident, Bigo felt that he should not be with his mother. Okay. And they did everything in their power. I'm talking about people like Eb, people like Noni, people who had no regard for him while he was up, were orchestrating shit, called an adult protective services on his mother. Baby, I could go on and on and on and on and on. If you spoke with his mother, there's videos of her speaking. If you spoke with his mother would not say that I was a hindrance or a problem to her. In fact, what she says is she don't know how she would have made it with gaining the custody of her son, because Bigo had helped out in damn near trying to get him removed from her. They had swindled her out of her guardianship. All of it's on Rumble. You know, so what I did, Shakie, every day, I too am somebody who they claim is a scammer. I have no reason to scam. I came to Bigo with a business and a BMW. Okay. So what I did was, I'm old school. I'm from the hood. Okay. I'm from the hood. So when one of your guys go down in the hood on the block, everybody kind of look out for his family, right? So what I did was I utilized my platform to send. At first, the money wasn't even going to the mama. At first, the money was going to the baby mama. Okay. You know, Shay, the one he had been with for years. The money was going to her first. What I was doing on my live was, at that time, I wasn't even asking for $1 a day. What I was doing was, eventually, every time I go live, everybody send the family $1. It helped his mother because everybody's life changed when Keith had that accident. Everybody. Keith's life changed forever, and so did anybody who truly cared and concerned for him. Okay. So the money was going straight to the girlfriend first. The mother didn't know about the money at all, but she was the only one who was out of pocket and out of, doing everything. Okay. Once she found out there was money being raised for her son, she requested, who is this lady I'm hearing is raising money for my son? Okay. So once she got in touch with me and learned, hey, I'm asking the people to send it, but I ain't collecting it. Okay. And the only people I have ever collected any money from, you will not find one person who can show you a receipt of them sending me money and it didn't go to Miss Regina. Okay. But of course, I'd be dumb to accept cash apps from 5,000 people. You got to pay taxes on that kind of shit. I'm a businesswoman. I'm not stupid. Okay. I'm not accepting that kind of shit on my cash app. So of course that's going to the family. They have to deal with that. That don't have nothing to do with me. But what we did start a movement where it sustained Miss Regina for definitely the first year of Keith's accident. It sustained Miss Regina so that she can stick with Keith, okay, and do what she needed to do for him. Anybody, this is for anybody who has a problem with his mother receiving money and she had him at all times. I don't care. It's over. His mother has him. She has full guardianship, and she's a nurse by trade, So she's doing wonderful with him. The courts feel she's doing wonderful with him. And it's just been a long ride for Keith. But I can tell you more behind the scenes. She is a nurse. She's not a CNA. And none of us, not me, not Shakie, not Chyna, and damn sure now one of you bitches in them comments, are at no liberty to decide who was to care for him and who wasn't. They even planted an old bum ass bitch in that woman's house, Shakie. Had her in there like she was a case spade helping out. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna be
You breaking up a little bit.
Shakie.
It's breaking up. It's breaking up.
It's breaking up.
It's breaking up, baby.
We can't hear you, Shakie.
Hold on.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
We can hear you.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So basically, this is my thought process on it. Number one. So Tammy, I called you Sam.
Tommy.
My bad. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that, had a sickening piece of trade walk by. But so girl was like, fuck everything, girl. Trade. But anyway, so listen, okay. I'm gonna say this, right? You are one of the ones I know this because I was anal retentive, and the people that were operating my stuff were my hoes, and they're gonna always tell me what the fuck is going on. So I know you're one of the ones that sent me a couple dollars on my birthday a couple times, and I appreciate you for that. I will always appreciate that, and I'm gonna know that. So it's very little somebody can tell me about you. I will say this. When I came back to the app for a brief, popped in when China brought me a piece of my first piece. People was popping in and of course telling me the story. It led me to go look at some what I could find myself, and I'm still looking into it. And I appreciate you. I just your explanation. And if it's right, it's right. It is what it is, and I'm gonna come with that determination. But it don't matter. I'm not gonna have no understanding if I could find people that had something to do with anything of taking advantage of that situation for him, because that's the same way I feel about China 504 and China KU too. But it the same guy
Waking up, brother.
just like somebody, just like yeah. Like I invented digging up and pulling up credit report. I invented that. None of them other bloggers wasn't doing that shit. I invented that. I did it to Big Stars, Kiki Y, and all these motherfuckers,
I know.
and Erica Mean and all them suing me. The Brat.
That's when I first came to them.
Like so,
It's like, damn.
yeah. So
And I
what
actually
I do.
like that motto. I prefer to see. Let's see what's going on right now. Fuck 20 years ago.
Right.
I want to see.
But I will take you up on that. I do want to talk with you behind the scenes. If you could get me in touch with him, even to make a video or something, I would definitely appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna table that right now, because at the end of the day, this is an interview about the queen right now. The king is gonna be all right. I'm back, and we're gonna make sure. But the queen is down, so let's let everything shut down.
That part.
What's going on?
And I do challenge still anyone that got proof of me stealing anything. I got $1,000 for everybody that got the proof of that.
Right.
Here's a space for you right now. You can screen share the proof right now. Come on, get this $1,000 out. I've been offering that for 2 years. They won't take it. Damn it.
Okay. So I'll be moving right along. I turn into the interviewee, that interviewer. Let me go back into interviewee mode.
Period. Anybody keep bringing up Dre, any other broadcast that's going on, just kick them out. I hate to be that way, but we don't care. We over here with Shakie.
The black circle thing on my thing. I look there in my purse. I do want to get one thing out, and since we get stuff out, I know the question aroused, why did you do your first interview with me? It's been said multiple times that I must have paid you to do this interview. So,
Okay.
How much money did I get?
So nothing, bitch. Where is it? If you got some money.
I'm just asking.
If you got some money, I ain't gonna turn down no money, but I mean, no, there was no money. Now I will say this though, you brought me a pizza. I don't know if how much that pizza cost, girl. It was Domino's, girl.
That was the
You
brag.
wanted to get the steak. I should have said steak because she was talking about
I
steak.
offered you a steak.
Yeah. So
I offered you a steak.
A pizza? No, so listen, let me tell you something what she paid me. If y'all want to know, she paid me loyalty. She showed me that, bitch, you going in. The day I had my going away party, she was there, mind you. And as soon as I got, hey, what's the email address? Boom, boom, boom. What's the visiting form? Boom, 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 boom. And so for 3 years and 3 months, guess what she was on my email when I needed to talk? When it was Christmas time and she said, bitch, you bought your son something for Christmas? Here, send some motherfucking, and sent the cash out to my BM. You know what I'm saying? This is what that so that meant that I don't give a fuck. Y'all can't, listen, one thing y'all not gonna do is tell me about what's real and what's facts and what I have been through. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even for me. You know, hey, here, I said, girl, let me $10 so I can get some fucking oatmeal pies. You know what she said? Here, 100. That's 100. Girl, I ain't say, you know, $10. I ain't gonna mess up my cash up behind $10. Here's 100. And I'm around the motherfucking prison yard with oatmeal pies down. You feel me? I'm the oatmeal pie. I'm the oatmeal pie queen fucking with China. So at the end of the day, guess what? It don't matter what you say. That meant something to me. That meant something. Then that means something to you. When you have absolutely nothing, you have nothing to offer somebody, and the motherfucker still fucking with you.
Exactly. That's when you know
What-
you got real loyalty. And that's
I'm in debt to her. I'm in debt to her forever. So if she said come do an interview, I'm gonna go do it. If she said come do over here, come cuss this bitch out, you're getting cussed out. It's just what it is. Now, I mean, you don't like it, it is what it is. Man, I don't know what to say. But loyalty means more to me than anything else. I did like the movie pies though. Other than that, nothing else. Loyalty means something to me. I learned that. See, when you got nothing, when you're back against the wall, you in a motherfucking prison cell, your stomach touching your back, and all you got is a motherfucking ramen noodle. So that shit, you feel that shit. You feel that shit in your depth. You feel me? And you know you used to be on top of the motherfucking world. That shit's a conviction of spirit. And then have your sister be like, bitch, I'm not even thinking about nothing. Man, let me send your kids something for Christmas. Man, that you know what that do to you? That man, somebody fuck with me out there. There's many times when I cut a few people, but there's many times you think about cutting your damn self. That's what you think about in prison. That's what your mind going through. Anybody who went through prison could tell you that. And so a lot of times it's just her telling me, bitch, come on back. You heard me? Bitch, come back. You feel me? This is what she's telling me when she's doing shit like that. What you doing? Let me see what's going on out here. Oh, the big 9, the big 6, the 9 times is going down. And tell him that bringing me back to life. That bring you back to life. Like there's something else outside of this. And so I can't tell you how many times China 504 saved my fucking life. The fuck? I don't give a fuck if she just say come do the interview. I don't give a fuck if she just say come do the it was 2 people in the live, or the 2,000 or whatever this number is they got in this motherfucker. That don't even matter. That's loyalty. You don't pet that false ass fucking narrative about somebody paid me. If she tried to pay me, I'll give it back to her on my kids, man. Stop playing with me. The fuck is y'all talking about? That's the dumbest narrative ever. Fine, they got to be. It's Bigo come to these trash ass narratives. We used to come up with some great narratives. What the fuck is happening? The fuck is this? That's the trashiest ass, stupidest ass motherfucking narrative I've ever heard in my life. Find y'all some better.
But you know,
Come on, man.
it's
We don't have to come
Bigo.
shake it
That's
up.
what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
You know.
I got to come and shake it up. We can make some better narratives than that. Come on, we got to be able to do better than that.
Okay. Yeah.
But
High schoolers, very, very small.
one more thing though, Shaky, I want to give big ups to your tea sippers, to Sip Nation,
without
because
question.
I want to do this because I wasn't on the app, but I was still lurking around and looking. And one thing that I definitely appreciate is I have not seen one Sip Nation get into an argument. They didn't drag each other. They didn't talk about you. If somebody said something about you, they came out that bitch swinging like, nah, that ain't what's going on. This is what's the real, and this right here is what's going on. So I definitely want to give to have a family that's still strong, that's still tight-knit, that was quiet on the app. They only came out swinging when somebody came out and said something crazy about Shakie, which really a lot of people didn't do. But I definitely want to give big ups to Sip Nation because they held that shit down too.
See,
Real talk.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. People so you could tell the type of people. There's some type when people come to this app, they're coming for one or two things. They're either coming for love or they're coming for survival. You feel me? We came over here for love. That's people think our platform was built on just hate and all that foolishness, but it's really built on love. That's what it is. We have so much love and communication. And that's why you see so many of them with still the green hearts after 3 years, 3+ years. That's why you see some of them still in the family. You see some of them still in the different things that we was doing on the other different apps that we was doing. They're still there. It's the same. It's like, it's no new friends. It's our same crew. It's our same crew. There's the same crew that do what we do. And that, the one of the biggest takeaways for me was being away from them. Because that man, that hurt me. But and I regret that I did that to them. But what I'm more proud of for them is not even that they did something for me, and I appreciate them for that, but that they stayed friends. These women are strong women, business-minded women, had their shit together women, every last one of them. And they stayed friends, even after I was gone. And they kept that alive. So that means we was built on love. You feel what I'm saying? We didn't come here to survive. We came here to love. And that's what we are. We wasn't Sip Nation, the family, Bigo family. We was the family for real. And the fights and stuff that we had in circle, we do that. We didn't cuss each other out. They didn't cuss me out. I cussed them out, and stuff like that. But we family. It doesn't even matter. And so that to me, like I consider, I talked to them before. I got a sister. I'll call my sisters before I call My sister's name Tiffany. Before I even call Tiffany, Tiffany, the last person on the list I'm gonna call because I know my people and I know my family and I love them women from to the last breath in me. The last thing I'm gonna say is Silk Nation forever. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't the green heart is that's real. That's man, that meant boy. When I see that, it almost brings tears to my eyes for real. I ain't even lying. We a family over here. I don't know what they're doing over there. I can't tell you. I don't care no more and don't care to know. I don't care to know. I wouldn't have what I have. I wouldn't trade what we have in Sip Nation.
You said what, Ryan?
If you tell me if I can get 100, I could get 100, 10 million being gifters this month. If I trade in my Sip Nation family, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give a damn. I wouldn't do it. Cause man, them ladies, man, my hoes, my girls, they don't play. They don't play. And I'm not gonna play behind them. I love them. I love them. That's not even a question. But I love them. And I literally love them. Like, and the worst thing, like you can fuck over me, but if you fuck over somebody I love, I'm a bury in the sand. And that's how I feel about them. Like that's what it is for us. Period. And that's just what on that.
Well, I definitely, Shakie, do appreciate you for, coming and doing this. And I mean, they're still waiting on prison stories. They're still waiting on more stuff.
Right.
You had any more questions, Tommy? You had enough?
No, not really.
They have a few people. Do you want to take a few people to ask some questions or
Listen,
whatnot?
I don't duck nothing but tape. Tell them come up. If y'all want to do it for a few minutes, I'm cool with it. We'll take about 3-4.
Okay, but let me go in since I got my ass handed to me. Do this sound familiar?
What I'm listening for? I can't hear it, girl.
Y'all can't hear it?
No, girl, we can't hear nothing, girl. I can't hear nothing, girl.
Why the hell I can't do it? It's in singing mode?
Keep telling them. Keep telling them.
Girl.
God damn.
What are you playing? Are
I
you
was
a
playing
recording?
MC Shakie New Orleans bouncer mix. I was playing his
Okay,
mix,
okay.
but I couldn't
So
get
Okay.
the
out.
way Bigo set up now, you got to play it like out of a speaker. Are you using a
Oh.
speaker?
Oh,
I got one right here.
Yeah.
We go
It-
fancy
it-
now.
Yeah, when you on a panel, for some reason it's like that.
Oh, Bigo fancy now. Okay, Bigo, you done stepped it up, huh?
Yeah,
You
they
done
are
stepped-
fancy. Yeah, it happens on my panels sometimes too. Super.
Well, shit.
What am I scared of? Shut up. Y'all are crazy. I
Okay.
guarantee you
I'ma just drink your steak, goddamn it.
because I did hear this. I did hear that somebody told Shakie that I was talking bad about him.
That is what was said.
So anybody that told Shakie that is a damn lie. I don't care who that is.
I'm not that I wouldn't be concerned about it anyway. I mean, you're supposed
I'm
I went to
just saying,
prison.
I'm saying that in front of 3.7 thousand people. I'm not scared of no bitch. Okay? I know who the fuck I am. But you
Listen.
bitches must be scared because you had to lie to a man that don't even know me. Imagine what a scary bitch you must be. To have to lie to a man. Y'all want that man not to like me, which it wouldn't matter to me. It's not gonna stop shit for me. Nothing. Y'all dumb. Y'all need to stop and
No,
learn
she did
when
not call the feds on me.
everybody trying to network. Because, baby, let me just tell you, please don't act like I don't know or you don't know who the fuck I am. Now let that sink in. Don't ever think I don't know who I am.
So are you ready for a few questions, Shakie? You said about 3 or 4?
Yeah, come on, bring them on. Yeah, bring them
Okay,
on.
I'm just
Bring them on.
all right.
Whoever lied and told Shakie that, you come up here. Whatever bitch lied and told Shakie that I be talking bad on him, you bring your Billy bad
Did
line.
you mean
ugly.
to come in the queue?
I bet you ugly. Whoever told Shakie, I bet you an ugly bitch.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just
So let me ask you, why I want. So why nobody? Y'all had a great interview. Why is it y'all not ask me about Brandon or Eb or
Because
TKO
they
Capone?
nobody's on here. I'ma just be honest with
well,
Oh,
you.
okay.
what it
They
oh
flopped
wait
real
a minute.
bad,
I was
baby.
going
Real bad.
ask. I was definitely gonna
I
ask.
wasn't
I was
I
gonna
wasn't
ask
there.
after we let these 3 or 4 people up. I got it right here in my phone that was
They
definitely one of the
so
questions because I
flopped.
wanted to close out on that. That's
Oh,
why.
okay. Go ahead.
But
Go
since
ahead.
you brought it up, let's get into it.
Uh-huh. So
So
I was told that Brandon had a drive-a-thon or something where they were supposed to be putting money together for whatever reason. I never received that money. I would say that if he did do
yes,
that, I don't know, but it kind of went back to me that he did that. Number one, I had did get phones and stuff when I was in prison every now and then, and be able to kind of look through the windows or pop in here and there. And at the end of the time, that's the only time I heard from Brandon throughout my entire bid. Not that I asked for nothing, but I had a book list that people could buy a book or something. And I was just asking the girls, look, just keep me reading, I'm good. And a $10 Amazon book I couldn't get for Brandon after I done put thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in his pocket. You feel me? And so I thought I was misguided because I thought Brandon was my friend. But I've realized that no, the friendship was contingent upon what I was bringing to the platform and then bringing to his agency. That's what it was contingent upon. It was not, we were not friends. Even though I used to sit on the panel with him all day, every day, being his friend. We talk, not, you know what I'm saying, having real friendship. And so, and I can show you text messages between me and Brandon where it's not on about Bigo, it's about different shit. And I thought, so he did a good job of making me think that I was his friend. And it just wasn't so. In the case of Eb, it's not, mind you, it's not their responsibility to do a bitch ass thing. In the case of Eb, it just surprises me that at the end of the day, she, like, as a sister, like, I met Eb when I went to Houston, and me and Eb actually was the first person to ever give me a dragon on this app. First person. I give her that prop, you know, and but we've also done business together as well. But I thought was a friend. You feel me? I would never let nobody. Eb was an admin on my panel forever, and I would never let nobody talk about Eb negatively on my panel. And so this is my friend. I'm thinking this is my friend. And actually, because I was not news anymore, then I no longer became a need to be a friend. Or just to say whatever, whatever. Now I have heard that, unlike Brandon, I've heard that Eb every once in a while, if she saw a SIP Nation member in the thing, will ask how I'm doing. But as a thing of the day, the friend, you can say, do he, like, just to say, do he need something? Or what's the cash app? Or is his kids okay? Or something like that would have been, you know, just a little more better. I would appreciate that a lot more. So not that she have to do anything either. In the case of the real super bitch, he always asks about me. He was on another app at the time. He always asks about me, and that's my child, and I'm always fuck with him for that too. Who else was he? Who else? Give me some more people.
Empress.
Oh, she too busy. Okay, no shame. I mean, so
Who?
I mean, it's TKO. Never heard of him. Savannah. I think Savannah has so much going on. I did not hear from Savannah like I thought I would either. Who else?
Empress.
Shekinah Joe. I talk to all the time. I
He
talk to
can't.
Trina all the time. I did talk to Trina all the time. Who else? So yeah, but Lo. I never heard from Lo, but me and Lo weren't friends either.
Did he
I didn't
ask
think Lo was my friend.
Empress?
Empress never. That's another surprise. Cause I really like. I got videos up talking about her products, free promotion and shit for her. And shit, I ain't.
Are you gonna bring your products back out?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to see what my vendor is now. I got to go through. It's a lot I want to do, and I think I want to. You know, I wrote a lot of books, and this AI shit is scary as a motherfucker. And as far as a
Yes.
creative, and I'm trying to see how that plays into what it is. So I'm not sure right now. I got to see what the hell is going on with it. You know, I don't know. There's the answer to that. Yeah, I do know Empress. I used to sit on the panel all the time with Empress. I mean, Empress, I thought was my friend. Empress and me was trying to take a cruise together and shit. I couldn't get my passport because I had a federal indictment at the time. And so there was all, yes, what are you talking about? Yes, I know Empress.
so
So if you talk about, now listen, don't get this confused. The real super bitch is my bitch. That's my motherfucking, that's my son. I'ma always love him, and he always looked out for me as much as he could. That's one. That me and the real super bitch is cool. If you talk about super scent, that's a whole nother story. And that's not
Now,
for this
somebody
app.
did send a question about Super Scent.
Okay,
Uh,
so
Are you
Don't
okay
conf-
with answering anything about Super Scent?
don't confuse the two because y'all did that before, and people
I
will
know
go
the
tell
difference
Super.
in the two. Super Scent
You
is a
do.
woman, right?
Super Sin is well, I don't know for real. I think she is, but I mean that's still up for question whether Super Sin is a woman or not. I don't know. The question is, the true answer to that is, I don't know if she is a woman or not. She appears to be.
So are y'all
So
beef? Is there beef with you and Super Scent?
listen, beef never dies. I was saying beef never it's never over. It just dies down sometimes.
Mhm. Mhm.
But no, I don't know if she's. I don't know if she's a woman. I think y'all want me to know if she's a woman. She got broader shoulders than me. How the fuck is I talking about she a woman? You
Somebody
want me
wants
to?
to know what would closure look like. I think he just answered that. He said it's forever beef. What would closure look like with you and Super Scent?
Clock that. That's what it would look like.
Um, I did see that you did say that you had a few people on your hit list. Now, the
Yes.
order that is going to be, you do not know, but can you give any feedback or any hints on a
Yes.
couple of people, at least two people you may have on your hit
Tiny,
list?
Tiny, most definitely Tiny and her husband T.I. Tiny wrote a letter to my judge, and I got a list like I'm checking that bitch like Santa Claus. Bitch, I'm up in this bitch like I'm
What?
like motherfucking yes. I got a motherfucking list. It's a list, and I'm gonna scratch the names off one by motherfucking one. I'm lining them bitches up like dominoes and hit that bitch the fuck over. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. What the hell is you talking about? Yes, I have a list. I'm checking that bitch like Santa Claus too. I promise you, I got a naughty list and a nice list. Yes, I do have one. Tiny. That's who on my motherfucking list. She's on my list for certain, without question. She's really she done beat Super Saiyan for real, for once. Yes.
Mm.
Do you have a Bigo hit list as well? You don't
There
have
are
to
some
say
people.
that.
There are some people from Bigo on the list, but I don't have a list specifically for Bigo. There are some people from Bigo on the list.
I mean, I know.
The bread. Listen, the bread is listen. The LeBret on more federal restrictions with how she can spend her money than me. So at the end of the day, that's not. I mean, but you know, Black and Judah always they sued me before, and so you're not a blogger. You ain't made it till you get sued by somebody, and that's what they let me know that I was here. I ain't made it. So yeah.
I mean, because you were a big advocate for Lil James. As you know, that's like my godson. Me and him were like
Yes.
this. So, and I
Mm-hmm.
know like you were a big advocate for, for him. I also talked to Muffin. I talked to his mama as well and told
Okay.
her. So I'll be doing a phone call with y'all as well and exchanging y'all numbers and stuff again. But you was I can say
I'm not
this. If
into
something is right, you gonna advocate for that shit. If something is
right.
wrong, you gonna still speak on it. But with that situation, they did him wrong.
Because they're never gonna talk about this. They're gonna talk for every bad I did a lot of good too. I don't know why people don't want to talk about that. But okay, it's cool. It is what it is. They'll talk about the bad. Yeah, I stole some white folks' money. But how many times a little girl needed a party done and I came and did it for free? They don't go tell y'all about that. How many times when Judy was fucking over the kids, I came through for free? How many times a woman said, Shake, I need a business coaching. I want to talk about social media or get in this. I'm like, come on. Shake it, how you write a book? Shake it, how you fix my credit? How you do this? How you do that? And I stop exactly everything messy I'm doing and talk to them about that. How many times I put on the motherfucking glasses? Okay, it's nerve shaking time. Let them explain to y'all how this go. How many times I did that? How many times I done paid a light bill? Or how many? They don't talk about that, but that's cool. It is what it is. I don't want no money. I ain't did it for that. But I mean, it'd be nice to talk about that too. You can talk about the stupid shit I did because I did a lot of stupid shit. But you can also talk about some of the good shit I did every once in a while. I mean, goddamn.
And for all y'all asking about OG Murder, he posted on his social media, on his IG, that OG Murder sent him a CA. So I see a lot of people asking.
No, why people thought I beef with? Listen, OG Murder. We got me and you, and OG Murder got a mutual friend called Candace. And when OG Murder started, I've been knowing him for years. First of all, let me say that. That's like literally, yeah, we both from New Orleans. So obviously I've been knowing him for years. Everybody knows Shakie. So at the end of the day, now I didn't know him to come in to sit down with him, but Candace, we were at Candace's house about 5 or 6 years ago, and sitting down, and he telling me I'm gonna do what you do. And I said, well, you gotta you gotta wake up early in the morning and do what I do. And we had to talk about how to do this and how to monopolize off of it and how to make money. At the time, I wasn't even doing New Orleans tea. And so I was like, well, this fucking door is wide open. That's for you. So at the end of the day, I brought OG Murder to the app, put him in Chyna agency, and we did interviews. I did, if you go look it up, OG Murder, MC Shakie, and Eb, we did an interview when we was talking about Turk. So at the end of the day, when I did come home, I couldn't get in my Instagram page at first. And motherfucking, I finally got into it Sunday. I posted Sunday, 10 minutes later, OG Murder, first one to slide my DM, what's the cash app? Don't ask me how I'm doing or nothing. What's the candy apple? And so I'm like, dang, well, this is what it is. And he shot me a couple $100. So at the end of the day, I'm not beefing with somebody that I fuck with. Like, fuck? What is y'all talking about?
Right.
He told me he was gonna do that 5 years ago. And I respect that because he stood on that damn business. First of all, y'all think this New Orleans shit, man, listen, this ain't no motherfucker.
Y'all stick together. I give it to New Orleans. Y'all don't play. Y'all stick together, baby. Shit.
Yeah.
Now what with you and Journey?
Me and who?
Journey?
Who the fuck is Journey? I don't know who that is.
I didn't know something. Now that I didn't know.
Who the fuck is that?
Journey?
I don't know who the fuck is that.
She used to be in your family. Then she went to the mega church. She went to the church.
The church and Civ Nation have always been aligned anyway. So
Yeah.
I would never trip
You
off
don't know
her.
Journey?
She was the Air Force pilot or something?
Mm-hmm.
Was she in the Army or something? Okay, now I remember.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's been some time. That's 5, 6 years ago. Okay, nothing happened with me and Journey that I know of. I don't know.
That's
Comments asking.
Okay, so what happened to her? I do know. I remember now. I can remember.
Nothing.
Yeah, Reese Marie.
The comments are asking about Journey. What about Journey?
I don't know. She come to me one day and said, listen, I want to go to Pastor Family. I said, I understand. Go ahead. Because, you was doing a little, there's no problem. People left Pastor Family, come over to Civ Nation sometimes. And we were always, so listen, people, even when me and Pastor was beefing, sometimes we'll just get on live and start laughing. We'll be cussing each other out 2 seconds. Like people, listen, you got to go back years and years, not even on this app, where Pastor was messing with Chyna, and I cussed him out way back then. And so, listen, me and Pastor go back a very long time. If Pastor had a 3-bean ceremony, ain't nobody was gonna host that bitch but his motherfucking wife. I don't give a damn if we had just been cussing each other out. We'd have been cussing each other out 5 minutes before. And then the next thing we're gonna do is Pastor had something, I hosted it. Pastor in Chyna had a party, I hosted it.
The one we stole you from, the one Trina B had that we
Trina
stole.
B party.
Yeah, they doubled the price. I got to go with the money. Yeah.
And
So
if
I
he
don't
do
know
it
what they
again,
talking
tell him to
about.
put his motherfucking money where his mouth is. Tell him I'll steal you again. And again, and again, and it's fuck Trina.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
we
so
were.
I'm trying to see, but I don't know what is they Yeah, and so if she come to me one day and say, listen, Shake, I want to go to church. Okay, sister, there's no big deal. I fuck with the church. Go ahead. I still supported her. I love her. I thought
So that is
she
cleared
real
up
proper.
comments. I think that's been a rumor that people don't know if it's true or not. I think that's why it was a lot of people down there putting Journey's name.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't talk to Vanna as much as I like.
Somebody said, Shakie, that Chyna Empress said she got something for you on the back end. So that way you know.
Yeah.
They wrote it like 6 times, so I just went on ahead and said it, so you know.
All right. I mean, but it's been 3 years and 3 months. The back end is nowhere now. you know,
Okay,
went on
right.
driving a
Like
view.
I don't
what?
want to be biased.
I,
They kept saying it, so that's why I repeated that. That's why I said it. But I also know if she do send something, then I know she know how to get into your inbox as well and do whatever.
But like he said, the back end is over.
the back end over. The back end was the day I turned myself in. That was the back end. Here's the back end. Because here's what one thing I can't do for myself now. And when you go to prison, you can't do nothing for yourself. Everything got to be done for you. Money got to be put on your books. Your kids, money got to be. Somebody got to do that. Somebody's got to do that. You can't do that. You can't walk into the bank. You can't call this here. You can't do none of that. You feel me? You're at a complete standstill. And so the back end, that was the back end. That's when I do it myself now. Every night. He turned 18. So
He just said
how old I am, but he turned 18 next month. And so
I did more than her.
So I'm gonna open this box up right quick, Shakie, for them to just jump in.
Talking about he don't fuck with you, he team every May. I said shit, he just said every May didn't even check on him while he was gone.
Let me open this right quick, and then because I ain't got time to
ask him about me
on this shit.
Oh, she asked about you.
All right.
I mean, my people was telling me that she would, but I mean, you know.
If you don't have a question, get out the box.
I do have a question. Hey,
okay.
Shakie.
What the hell is that?
Hey, Shakie.
That's the rule.
Brandon, how you doing? I remember you was on that thing with us, and then you came over with us over here. Yes, ma'am. I remember. What's that, Bonte?
Hey, my boy.
She from Louisiana too.
And I miss you, Shakie. I really do miss you.
I love you too,
miss you. And when I saw you up here, I had to say, hey, Merry Christmas to you, Shakie.
Merry Christmas to you. Oh, yeah, she's from Louisiana. She's from Baton Rouge, right? Yeah, she's from Baton Rouge. She's really a key.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Are we up in this bitch? Hey, so Shay. Hey, so I wanna let you know this right here. Which one of these motherfuckers on here?
What happened?
They said she checked on Shakie while he was in jail. The bitch hasn't even acknowledged nothing since he been out. They done told her he been out. She hasn't said welcome home, Shakie. So fuck what she did months and years ago. We talking about what has she done since he done been out. And that's nothing. Her or Brandon. Now drop me, Chyna, please.
No, so I have so listen, mind you, my phone is under my family plan. And so if I'd have cut off my phone while I was in prison, it would have cut off my mama, my daddy, my sister, and my daughter's phone. And so they kept my phone on. So I still have the same number. So my number has to change. Every May could call me tomorrow. My number has to change.
Okay, you got
a question.
Shakie. My number has not changed.
Hey,
never
Shakie,
went off.
I don't have a question. I just want to say hey to
Shakie.
Shakie, me and you sat on a panel together when you did the spelling bee right before you left. I want to say welcome back to Bigo. We definitely missed you. Cannot wait for you to come back so I can grace you with my appearance again.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Oh, that was nice.
Thank you so much. Did you win the spelling bee? Okay.
Hi, Shakie.
I was spelling food, baby. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Welcome home. I'm from the UK. I've heard so much about you. We appreciate you. We appreciate your journey. We know it was not easy. We know it was not easy for you. And I just want you to know that a lot of, especially the two beautiful ladies on the panel right now, Miss Tommy, Miss Chyna as well on top. We do have to tell you that not everybody is going to be on your side, okay? Not everybody's going to be on your side, but these beautiful ladies, they are, we see what is happening on the back end. Okay, we've been seeing what's happening on the back end. So people are coming on here and saying, yeah, this person was doing this, doing that. No. Well, we have been studying every single person from their dots. So nobody is coming to manipulate the situation and telling anybody otherwise. We know the bullshit. We see the bullshit. And you know the bullshit. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
So, mentally, physically, whatever.
Next.
Okay. Hello?
Hey, what's up, Shakie?
Oh, wait. Come on now. Hold up. I don't need.
Shakie, can you hear me?
Take your man's place.
Shakie.
I hear you.
Oh, I'm about to
I can't. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, what's up, Shakie? Welcome home, Shakie.
What's up?
Welcome
Can you hear me?
home. I heard you say something about super scent. You said his shoulders broad. The shoulders broad. No, that bitch lost a lot of weight. I heard somebody put that voodoo on her. She ain't been right. She look pale in the face too. You gotta do your research on her. And that motherfucking mirror she got ain't shit.
This is the gag. This is the gag, though. This is the gag. She married my cousin. Like, Razor's my cousin. My mama is from the same place that they're from, and her last name is, my mama name is Shirley, bro.
Yep, bro.
Yep.
Oh shit.
That's like
Well, that's you gotta tell Cuzzo that's a toxic situation she got going on.
My mom is Shirley, bro. So that's kind of like a little. I don't know him or nothing. To be real with you, I know of him more than I know him. And so I don't care either. But so listen, you know what? This is what it is with Super Saiyan, right? Let me tell you something. Super Saiyan did something that was I idolized. I had a friend named Messi Maya. I don't know if many of y'all know him. But he was without question a New Orleans legend, an icon. And he was taken away from us so wrong. I was in prison when it got taken, but I remember Koo. We could call him Koo. He's from the same. His people by raise are from our hood. I think Koo represents the Iberville because that's where his mama was from. But he used to be in the 7th Ward all the time. Yeah, and so he used to be in the 7th Ward all the time. And out of many, you know how I could read a bitch and he could read a bitch. And we had many epic battles outside of Society Page and Wolfendale's back in the Gap. And Koo was probably the only person that I say, I'm fat, black, and ugly, as they say. So I get them jokes out the way and then you don't have nothing else. And so that's how I usually tag a motherfucker. But Koo Koo made me want to punch him in the face so many times. You heard me? And so when Super Saiyan made that comment about Messi Maya in reference to me, that's disrespecting Messi Maya, and I will never forgive that broad back, whether she has surgery or not, that broad back bitch for that effort. Messi Maya
don't disrespect the
without
dead,
question. Yeah, and then this is my friend, somebody I look up to, basically my mentor. I literally studied how he took over social media. If he was here, there would be no Shakie, there would be no Keith Carroll, there would be no OG Murder, there would be no nobody. None of us would exist.
I'm gonna get the comments a little negative.
Yeah, Messi Maya paved the way for all of us to be able to do what we do on this internet. And so for him to give us that game and change all of our lives, you hear me? I'm gonna always rep Messi Maya. That's my friend. It don't even matter what they talking about. So when you come up and say with Super Saiyan, fuck a Super Saiyan because you respect the Messi Maya. And so it's always gonna be fucking for Super Saiyan. And tell that bitch apologize for that. And not apologize to me, but apologize to Messi Maya, his son, his family, his sister and them. When you apologize to them, I'll promise this is on my kids. I would never say another word about Super Saiyan ever. But she can't admit that she wrong. And she was wrong for playing with Messi Maya. And for that, I'm gonna always be on her neck. It doesn't matter. Like I say, I'm a loyal motherfucker. You got me on your team. You got me on your side. You got me forever. I'm gonna die with you. I'm gonna go in the water with you. And so Messi Maya, even though he dead and gone, you feel me? I live through him, and that's what that's gonna be. That's who I am.
And can you give them your candy apple again for those of you all who want to support Shakie? Send something, donate, send a token of love, whatever the case may be. He's gonna give you his CA.
It's Shakie free. SHAKIE free. My name, I'm free. That's what it is.
Shakie free.
Free.
Shakie.
I just wrote it.
I do appreciate you coming, doing this sit down and stuff with me.
Not a problem, sister. Anytime.
I definitely
Anytime
appreciate
you call me, I'm coming.
And I know this. So me and Tommy definitely appreciate
Tommy K,
that.
I want to get with you later. I'm gonna get with Chyna and maybe she could put us in the
Period.
Tommy K, it's been a pleasure, my dear. And I thank you for what you did for me while I was in prison.
Period.
And I appreciate what you did for me while I was in prison. I do want you to help me with this pastor thing because I do have to.
Absolutely.
I gotta take that, and that's a burden I'm gonna bear. So I maybe trying to put us in a little group text real quick, so I'll get your information. We'll do that.
Yes.
So thank y'all so much, everybody that give the gift. Everything I appreciate you so much.
Much
I love
love,
y'all so much.
Shakie. Welcome
Thank y'all so
back.
much. And this has been a pleasure for me, and I can't wait for the next. Thank you. I can't wait for the next chapter.
Give me a spoon.
Thank y'all so
And
much.
just for the record,
y'all.
this is my first interview that I have ever done.
Give me so much.
I hope I ain't do too bad, but
You did good.
I was nervous
Out there.
as a motherfucker because
It's a
y'all
nice
in these
sit down.
comments, shit. Fuck.
It was a nice sit down. Gen 5. It was good. It was refreshing. I could talk to Shakie for hours. His voice is soothing.
Oh my God.
Soothing
The only
voice.
thing I did fuck up on the bounce on the music, but y'all also got to take in consideration. Fuck. Listen, even me working this panel, y'all got to remember, I always, when I left the app, I was in the comments. I never hit the live button, and so much stuff has changed on the panel. I'm still learning how to work this panel myself. This is my first month back on the actual, like going live. So, fuck. Just bear with me. Also, if you have a story you want to tell, if you got a problem with somebody else, you can hit me or Tommy up, whatever the case may be. You could be a guest on the sit down as well. We are still, taking new people to come. It don't matter if you're a big host. It doesn't matter if you're a small host. It really does not matter. If you want to have a sit down with somebody, please let us know, and we'll get it going. So this is going to be every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sometimes, as the Tomcats say, they may juke a bitch. Then sometimes they may shut up and they may just have a classy conversation. But more or less, we probably going to be jugging these motherfuckers over here.
Definitely gonna be jugging. A jug will be had.
Oh my God. What you over there eating? I do this because I don't know what the hell.